Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick expressed their support for their 14-year-old son Mason through recent online posts. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick, known for their roles in the famous reality TV world, have always tried to keep their children away from too much public attention. Over the years, they've shared fewer photos of their kids online, especially their oldest son, Mason Disick, who is now 14. But recently, Mason surprised everyone by creating his own public Instagram account, giving fans a rare peek into his life and personality. His parents, though cautious about privacy, have shown nothing but love and support for his new step into social media. Mason started his Instagram journey on May 25, posting 4 photos so far. Each post has been flooded with likes and sweet comments from his family. His dad, Scott, dropped a heartfelt comment under a photo of Mason with his younger brother Rain, 9, writing simply, "Kids," followed by a red heart emoji. Kourtney, Mason's mom, couldn't hold back her emotions either. On his very first post, a series of pictures showing him posing outside, she wrote, "My first baby," capturing the bittersweet feeling of watching her son grow up. The Kardashian-Jenner clan quickly rallied around Mason. His grandma, Kris Jenner, and Aunt Kylie Jenner liked his posts, while aunts Kim and Khloe Kardashian encouraged their fans to follow their nephew. Khloe even shared a story urging her followers to support Mason, calling him the coolest kid. Despite the family's excitement, Kourtney admitted feeling emotional about her son joining Instagram. She shared a screenshot of his account on her own Instagram stories, writing, "My first baby is on Insta and I'm not okay," with a teary-eyed emoji. Mason's Instagram, which already has over 700,000 followers, reveals a lot about his life. He's shared snaps hanging out with friends and moments with his siblings, Penelope, 11, and Rain. But so far, there's no sign of his youngest brother, Rocky, born to Kourtney and her husband, Travis Barker, in October 2023. Interestingly, Mason's following list is strictly family: his parents, aunts Khloe, Kim, Kendall, and Kylie, Uncle Rob Kardashian, and Grandma Kris. He hasn't followed his stepdad, Travis, or anyone outside the family, sticking close to those he knows best. Behind the scenes, Kourtney and Scott have worked hard to co-parent their 3 kids smoothly. They live near each other, making it easier to stay involved in their children's lives. In a 2020 interview on Kourtney's lifestyle website, Koosh, the ex-couple opened up about their teamwork. Kourtney said they're lucky to handle parenting challenges together, adding, "Nobody knows our kids better than us. Coming up with solutions as a team, what else could you want?" But co-parenting hasn't always been easy, especially after Kourtney married Travis Barker in 2022. During an episode of The Kardashians, Scott shared how tough it was adjusting to their new dynamic. "Losing Kourtney romantically was hard, but losing her as a best friend hurt too. Now we're just co-parents," he said, admitting it's been one of his life's biggest challenges. He also acknowledged Kourtney's strong bond with Travis, calling their relationship the real thing. Today, Scott is reportedly single, while Kourtney and Travis continue to build their life together. After a quick romance, they tied the knot in a glamorous wedding and later welcomed baby Rocky. Despite the changes, Mason remains close to both his parents, balancing time between their homes. Fans of the family's reality shows have watched Mason grow up on screen, from a toddler to a teen carving his own path. His Instagram debut marks a new chapter, one where he controls his narrative. While his parents guard his privacy, they're also letting him spread his wings, even if it means navigating the tricky world of social media. For now, Mason's account stays light and fun, filled with casual pics and family love. It's a reminder that even in the spotlight, kids like Mason are just figuring things out, one post at a time. And as Kourtney and Scott show, supporting them through every step is what parenting, co-parenting, and family are all about. Meanwhile, Kourtney Kardashian recently gave some sweet praise to her ex-boyfriend Scott Disick, especially about how their son Rain Disick reminds her of him. In the newest episode of The Kardashians, Kourtney and her husband Travis Barker traveled to Australia. Travis was there for his music tour with his band Blink-182, and Kourtney went along to spend time with him and brought the kids with her for the trip. During their stay, viewers got to see a funny moment where their youngest son, Rain, showed off his silly side by making faces and using funny voices to tell stories. Kourtney couldn't help but laugh at her son's funny behavior, but she also admitted she had no idea where Rain got his sense of humor from. Even though she wasn't sure, she said Rain reminded her a bit of actor and comedian Jim Carrey. She watched her son act out a story and was clearly amused by him. Rain began his story by saying, "Okay, so once upon a time," and then paused for a long time before suddenly ending it with, "That was the story." Kourtney thought it was hilarious, but her daughter, Penelope, who was also there, didn't look impressed at all by her younger brother's joke. That playful moment led Kourtney to joke that Rain is starting to act a lot like his dad, Scott Disick. She said that she doesn't have a funny side herself, but Rain is exactly what the family needs to make things more fun and light. Watching him be so lively and full of personality reminded her of Scott's humor. She and Scott share 3 kids together, Mason, Penelope, and Rain, and even though their romantic relationship ended in the past with some tough times, they now seem to be handling co-parenting quite peacefully and respectfully. Kourtney's words about Scott were kind and showed that she sees the good parts of him, especially as a father. Since moving on from Scott, Kourtney married Travis Barker, and the couple welcomed a baby boy named Rocky 13 in November 2023. This makes 4 children for Kourtney, and it seems like she's really enjoying her growing family. However, her kids still have a lot of opinions about her relationship with Travis, especially Rain, who hasn't been shy about sharing how he feels about their constant affection. In one scene from their time in Australia, the family was out on a boat, trying to enjoy the day. But Rain, being his honest and outspoken self, wasn't enjoying watching his mom and Travis showing too much affection. The young boy was clearly tired of seeing them kiss and cuddle so much in front of him. At one point, he even asked them to stop kissing and joked that they already had a baby, so there was no need to continue acting like they were still trying to make another one. His funny but very direct words made the moment feel like something out of the earlier seasons of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, where Scott often made bold and sarcastic remarks in a similar way. Rain's reaction was not only funny but also showed how observant he is. He even went as far as accusing Travis of giving his mom a hickey, which is a mark people sometimes get from kissing. Travis quickly said that wasn't what happened, and Kourtney casually told her son it was just a soft kiss. Still, Rain didn't seem satisfied with the answer and looked visibly annoyed as his mom and stepdad continued to be affectionate with each other. Even though Rain wasn't happy about all the kissing, Kourtney had a different opinion. She believed that her kids seeing her in a loving and happy relationship is a good thing. She said that it's beautiful for children to see their parents loving each other, especially after having a new baby. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.